All right, today let's go ahead and do a pre-trip inspection. Let's get started. All right, first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and walk towards the vehicle. All right, what are we looking for? We're checking for the lights. All right, we want to make sure that they're working. Let's go ahead and get those turned on. All right, so I got the lights turned on now, and as you can see, that light is working, but this light is not working. This is why we do pre-trip, y'all. But I have my hazard lights on. So when I'm approaching the vehicle, I'm checking see if there's any type of leaks at all underneath the cab of the vehicle. I see no leaks, so this is good. I'm also checking to see if the vehicle is leaning to the left or to the right at all, and it's not. I'm checking my mirrors. I'm looking at it, making sure that they're not cracked, bent, broken, or missing. I'm checking the windshield, making sure everything is good on it. I'm also looking at those amber lights up there, right? Those clearance lights, some call them marker lights, making sure that they're operational, right? So we walk down the vehicle, all right? I'm checking everything from the outside first, okay? Making sure everything is properly mounted, secured, fenders and all that stuff, even the little stairwell things. I'm checking all the way down my vehicle, just giving a overall look here. Looking at my sides, windows here. Again, I'm checking those mirrors, making sure that they're good, right? And I'm only doing the driver's side for right now. The indicator light is also blinking. All right, I'm just gonna continue to walk down. And this is how I do my pre-trip. I just give it everything a quick little glance, right? It's pretty dirty back here. I'm checking the tires right quick, right? Give them a little kick, make sure everything's fine. But you want to do more than just kick, right? You also want to actually put a gauge to it and check to see the pressure is good. You're checking to see about the depth of each one of these treads here. You want to make sure that it's 2 and 30 seconds in the back, right? We'll get to the trailer later. Let's return back to the front. All right. You want to learn how to undo the latch? It's just like that. And then this has one of these bumper guards. Some call it a deer guard. Some call it a cow pusher. Whichever one you call it. But there's a bar located right here, right? You want to push your body against the bar, and then you want to pull this towards you. And at the same time, and then it will release most of the time. Right now, it's been a little bit difficult. All right, yeah, finally got that loose. That bad boy was stuck. It's been there like that for a little bit. All right. Now that we got that loose, we're going to continue to walk down the vehicle. Also, we're going to look at everything just like we did before on the other side. Check those mirrors. We're going to check along the sides. All right. Walk towards the back. Again, we're checking these, checking the tire pressure of it. All right, we're looking at suspension components and all that, but we're going to come back to all of that. But right now, we're going to finish with looking under the hood. Again, another latch there. All back to the front. I'm going to grab this guy. Make sure you put your foot somewhere where you give you a little stability. 3 points of contact there. All right. Now we're going to look at the tread depth over here for 30 seconds. Remember that. It's gonna be on your quiz. All right, we're gonna look around, right? We're gonna see if anything stands out to us first. All right, after we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a look at your steering shaft, right? And also your steering gearbox. We're gonna look at all the linkage to it and the components. We're gonna check the leaf springs, make sure they're not cracked, bent, or broken. Also, when we're looking at the steering shaft, we're gonna make sure that it's properly mounted and secured, and your power steering fluid. We're gonna check that. We're gonna check all around the rim, and we're gonna check the brakes. Make sure that they are not cracked, bent, or broken. We're going to, by the way, this right here, this little red thing, if you was wondering what that is, this is how you do it on the usually on the Kenworths and the Peterbilts. Flip that up, and basically it's just a hood latch lock or whatever. Keep it from, I guess, coming back at you or something. But this allows you to push it back up. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get it back up. We're gonna check our belts. Make sure our belts are good. I'm gonna do a more in-depth tutorial on all this. All of this. This is, by the way, the your engine oil dipstick. I'm gonna check that. All right, see if we can focus in on that. Kind of hard to see, but we're good. Nice and full on that. You're gonna check all your fluids. You're gonna check all your hoses, and you're gonna check all your, like I said, your belts and your pulleys and all those different things. You're gonna make sure everything is properly mounted and secured. Okay. You check your radiator as well. Back to this side over here. Again, we're checking, make sure that it's 430 seconds here on the front steers. And it's my windshield wiper fluid reservoir. All right, make sure that cap is on. And again, I'm checking all the rubber boots on the hoses and stuff like that. Make sure they're not dry rotted, and make sure they're on there nice and snug. If you can see your turbo, then check your turbos. If you can see where your water pump and things like that are located, then make sure that you give them a nice little tug on too, and see if everything is good on it. All right, I'm checking. I forgot to mention on the other side, but you're also going to have these, shocks. You want to check those. Again, you're checking those leaf springs down there, checking all the brake components. And we're going to do a more in-depth one, like I said, later on. But for right now, this is the end of this video. I hope that this helped you out. If you got any questions, comments, or anything like that, or concerns, let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so we can get smarter in trucking together.